getting tasty. Don't you close your hand at me. Oh no, it's just so good.
Sod that. Come here.
Yeah. Hello.
Yes, do! Yes. Go to wrestling Newcastle!
Oh, for me, the best thing about wrestling Newcastle is...
Today's the day. It is wrestling in Newcastle. Settle the score at Forest Hall. It is Saturday the 21st of June, and of course, it fell on quite easily. One of the hottest days of the year. It's gonna be sweating in there, innit? So what I thought I'd do is I thought I'd take you with me, vlog the day, try and catch up with people, some talent, and see if I can grab anyone to talk to, fingers crossed. But before I get going, I've got a bag to pack, finish packing the bag, and also have something to eat. So everyone says that you've got to have, or the pros say you've got to have a good diet, good nutrition, good hydration technique. For me, second coffee of the day, Medina cake, apple and biscuits. Living life like a pro. Gonna catch up with SmackDown first. Don't take it down to WWE, please. I'm not showing anything. It was literally showing what I'm watching. But here's what I'm gonna pack. So the first thing I'm gonna take is this, the Osmo Action 3. That's so I can show you like a POV and document things. And then we're taking the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which, in my point of view, is one of the best like portable cameras you can have. 4K, 10-bit. You can make pretty much anything and everything, and I can be creative with it as well. Then it's the Canon 7D Mark II for all the stills, which for me, again, perfect camera. So if you're looking to get started within photography in general, or even like sports photography, get this camera. I've also had to make sure AA batteries. Always have extra batteries for the batteries on top of the batteries. ND filters just in case I do some outside work. 85mm lens because it's a nice little portrait, and also it's got low aperture, so it means that I can let more light in when it comes to taking pictures.
HDMI mode.
I'm talking here. Also got this, even though it's not working, I'll link to this. I've been trying to use this quite a lot. I used it for the North Wrestling stuff, so if you see the Vox Pops on North Wrestling with Shelley and Tom Campbell, this was it. And inside is the little transmitter for the DJI Pocket 3, which you get if you get the creator pack. Brilliant if you're doing Vox Pops or podcasts, what I make my podcasts on. There's this contraption, oh wow. Then there's this contraption here, which acts as, I think I mentioned it before, where if I wear it, oh god, speed this up, Briggs, will you? It goes under my shirt, almost like an Iron Man. Doesn't it? It looks like an Iron Man thing? Anyways, right. So, through the magic of forces, oh, and that'll go into there, and it means it can show you like a POV of what I see for shows. Really, really good little tool. It was next to nothing. So I'm hoping that to like bring the vlog alive. I think that's everything. Apart from snacks. Snacks. So yeah, the snacks I'm taking, please rate them in the comments below. Rockies. Penguins. Crispy whips. Skinny whips. Crispy whips. Oh. Belvita snacks. These are my favourite. These get a 10 out of 10 each and every single time. Ricin! I think that's everything. All I gotta do now is just put it in the bag and leave in 5 or 10 minutes, because apparently the traffic's really bad. So next time you see me, I should be in the car. Oh, I forgot about this. I've also got one of these as well, just because with it being quite hot, oh, it's quite dark there. With it being quite hot, and the venue can get really hot really quickly, and I got told to keep myself cool. Got one of these for a £5 from B&M's. Oh yes, that's going to be for in between matches and in my pocket, just so I don't overheat. Remember when I said it was like really, really hot outside, and it looked really sunny and really glorious? I think it's going to be a thunderstorm. Of course it's raining. Of course it's raining when I'm leaving. Brilliant stuff. Welcome to Britain, everyone, where it's sunny one day and pissing down the next. So it's got us down to get there for to get there in 20 minutes. We'll sharp see. Quick wardrobe change. Wrestling Newcastle merch. Go and have a look because the t-shirts are unbelievably nice. Unbelievably nice. I need to set off because traffic, and after a fact it's not going to take 21 minutes to get there. There's definitely traffic somewhere.
When I was writing the books and you could order author copies,
shows, and they would take forever, but they'd be a lot cheaper. It works out about the same.
Alright, we've arrived. We've parked up. We're just going to walk to the venue. Initial thoughts, I think if anything to go by with how Wrestling Newcastle has been so far since I've been shooting there, it's on to be another banger of a show. So this card is absolutely stacked, right? I think when I've counted, there's 8 matches, right? And if I look here, title match between Brady Phillips and Alexander Henry, the class apart, is on to be, I think, a banger. So I'm kind of waiting to see how it looks like as we just enter the building, and hopefully we'll get to catch up with some people beforehand. I did find someone. Henry!
How are we?
Henry, this is my second Celtic score. The
Yes.
first one was when I
Me and Ian
established.
Skinner.
Oh,
Me
yeah,
and Ian
was,
Skinner,
yeah.
yeah.
And that was the first time I clocked a Gurning shot for you.
You do have a folder of me getting absolutely kicked
I do.
into the ether.
But it sells.
It does sell, yeah, but it is also one of those where I'm like, man.
Anytime.
Yeah. But it is also like, I do feel like there are some nice photos of me that exist, but I don't think any of them actually get captured at wrestling shows.
No, well, I'll try my best, you know what I mean?
No, I know
Like,
you do. I know you do.
yeah.
They're fucking. I will say, they're high quality photos of me gurning.
They are. I mean, if you're going to
As
get
somebody
high
who doesn't
quality
do drugs,
gurnage,
but
if you're going to
yeah.
get some high quality gurnage, then that's the one, to be fair. Like, so the last time I got you was at North,
Yes.
when I got that little, not so subtle but really subtle shot of you warming up.
I mean,
and-
that's just how I warm up, you know. If there's a camera that happens to be there capturing me looking really cool and / or mental, then you know, like, that's the problem though. No one does shadow boxing and looks cool doing it.
except Henry.
Like, this is the problem, right? Because you get shadow, like, it's like when you see someone in the gym doing shadow boxing. You're like, I'm sure that has validity, and I'm sure that helps you in some
looks
sort of
cool,
way.
but
Yeah, like, I'm looking at, like, I am training martial arts, so I do kind of know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, shadow boxing. I have seen people do it where I'm like, alright, sweet,
Cool.
yeah.
Well, perfect. So we're here, Wrestling Newcastle.
Yeah.
You're up against Rampage.
My trainer, my coach, my mentor, the reason I'm a professional wrestler, really.
So really, some might say the odds are against you because he might know everything you can throw at him. But there could be some things where you've worked on when he's not even known.
I think the hard part is, like you said, he has taught me so much.
Yeah.
That he knows pretty much everything that I know, and he probably has stuff that I don't know about.
Yeah.
But I am probably too stupid to quit when it comes to getting hit. Rampage, it's very, very hard.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I can do is take a lot of hits.
Yeah.
So that's my plan.
Oh,
Well, we've got to go
we're wrapping
inside.
up. Well,
Yep.
Henry, thank you.
Cheers, man.
Big warm-ups. Warming up. Yeah. The biceps, man. Oh, yeah. See, I can do the Lex Luger thing as well.
Here's Rampage Excellent, Mr. World, another Australia Sydney 2025, one of the best bodybuilders on the goddamn planet.
Brady Phillips versus Alexander Henry here, and it's getting tasty. Oh no! It's just so good. It's just so good. The main events here are always so good though. Foot on the ropes! Foot on the ropes!
shot. Cheap shot. Hello.
Saturday, 2nd of August, Summer Time Showdown. Me, you, for that wrestling Newcastle Championship.
We are literally cooking.
So I found another guest. It's only right, Katie. I'm gonna have to couch for this one.
I know.
You're so petite.
I can find some stand up.
Nah, it's alright. It's alright. Me see how my back holds up. Right. So we've just finished wrestling Newcastle. I grabbed.
Woo!
How was it? How do you find it?
It
Look at
was
this.
wrestling Newcastle. It
How
was
was it?
amazing, mate. I think that was the best one yet. I really do.
Honestly,
I actually really do.
To be honest, I think there was not one point where it was like silent. You know, like when at the indie shows, sometimes like there's a lull match. The
Sometimes
the
there was no
bathroom
lull.
break, there was not
There was no
one
bathroom
lull.
break.
How have you found, like, since starting with Wrestling Newcastle as a ref, like, how have you found it? Like, I think it's his 3rd year now. How have you found it year on year?
To be honest with you, mate, right, so here is out on this one. The first show I did, it was when I was on timekeeping, learned loads off Stevie, really enjoyed it, and then it was a pretty fast progression to being having a shot on the show, etc. And I feel like because I'm working with my coach and I'm working with such incredible talent, I learn so much every show that I can take it to the next one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
I
about-
can't remember the question.
To be fair, like,
No.
no, how have you found, like, Wrestling Newcastle over the years has got, like, better? Because I feel it's just when, like, I've only been here.
Do you know what
it's
I
my
think it
second
is?
year. It's when, like,
I think
that.
I've got it. Established storylines with a payoff.
There you go.
There we go.
So I think if everyone follows you on social media, you are almost everywhere north upwards in terms of indies. What's your favourite thing about working the indies?
Genuinely, mate, right? And honestly, I'm really.
Don't you
mean
close
this.
your hand
I
at
know.
me!
My favourite part about working with the indies, honestly, is the fact that I've got the best view in the house, some of the best wrestling in the world.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to, and not to just plug, but for example, if you had a family of 4, it's like 30 quid, isn't
Yeah.
it? For here, unreal.
Well, we all know that WWE at the
Unreal.
minute is quite expensive
Yeah,
to go to, so
I can't afford it. I'm
no,
being honest,
same.
right? But, however, I'm not going to lie. Come here.
Yes.
Come wrestling Newcastle.
Yes.
Top tier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How, we're like opening the show with Rampage Brown versus Henry Faust. Come on, man. Come on. And that's your opener. And you're only going up from there. Unreal. With no lull. And that's your opener. That's a good show, man.
No, that's a good show.
That is a good
like,
show.
So there you
that,
are.
mate.
That's it. Even Ref Katie said, go to wrestling in Newcastle.
Yes,
That's
do.
Yes.
Go to wrestling Newcastle.
Again, we're just catching as many talent as much as possible. I bumped into Zero. Hey, buddy.
Evening. How are we?
I'm all right now. You look very sweaty. At the
Very
minute.
warm.
Yeah, it is quite
Too
warm, isn't it? So I've just been asking people that who aren't aware of Wrestling Newcastle. What you as kind of, what's your favourite thing about being on Wrestling Newcastle?
Oh, for me, the best thing about wrestling Newcastle is getting paid.
No, we don't do that. I think the beauty about Wrestling Newcastle is that even if you haven't been to the previous show, the storyline can be picked up pretty much straight away.
Oh,
I mean,
easy.
that's what I love about that. And because I mentioned quite a few times, you know, big names like WWE are becoming now out of pocket
Yeah.
for us. So people like myself are trying to push the indies. So what would you say to people who are a little bit unsure about going to indies and think it's not WWE? What can I expect of it as an indie from a talent's point of view?
Every single time I've recommended any show that I've been on, regardless of who it is, where it is, they've had a good time. They've had a fantastic time, they've had an enjoyable time, they've came out with a new favourite wrestler, a new favourite thing, they always say they'll be back. So even if you are apprehensive, it's a good time. It's also a social club, so it's like £3 a pint, and you can't go wrong with that, can you?
Right, so for those who aren't familiar, this is Robbie. So all the work you see for Wrestling Newcastle, all the filming, the editing, this guy right here does it all. Hello, Robbie.
Hello, how you doing, man?
Awkward. That's
Sod that. Come here.
Yeah. Right, you've been doing this from the off. So I've asked Ref Kate, I've asked Zio about what his favourite things about Wrestling Newcastle is. You've seen it from a media perspective, so our expertise.
Yeah.
For me, I've just seen this go like that. and tonight in particular was pop, bounce.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it's always a bit of a funny one with the first show, thinking, oh, we're going to sell out, obviously it's going to go. How have you felt seeing it go from that first show to now?
I've actually seen it like grow from, you know, reasonable amount of people, and it is literally just like start to skyrocket.
Yeah.
The popularity is growing all the time. You can hear it when the crowd are here as well. You know, it's not just like a numbers thing, it's also a reaction as well. The fact that these kids, these parents, they're all reacting to everything that's happening in the ring. You know, and it's not just a simple, hey, it's like, I want these guys to win, or I'm going to boo the hell out of this guy. You know, it's not just like a little fad.
I love that.
You know, this is actually growing, it's getting bigger, it's becoming more popular. The production values are getting higher as well. You know, we are a small business, but it's only just going to get further and further.
Do you think for me, I think the turning point with indie wrestling, I don't know if you've got different, is after Cody finished his story of WWE, I feel there was a turning point, because beforehand I wasn't really familiar with all these indie shows, and I felt that once the Cody completed the story, there's something like oh man, wrestling's really cool again.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that as well, or is it just me?
Oh yeah, I mean there's like various different factors as to what's made it like popular again, and it's not just like the one person, it's a bunch of different people that have helped make it more popular. Obviously you have like the big stars like The Rock coming back into it, Cody being like a natural, you know, baby face, like he's someone who actually the people love and who actually want to get behind. And then you got like Jey Uso, you know, Damian Priest, CM Punk. You know, these guys naturally are just cheered, you know, like, and they've earned their spot as well. Yeah. It's not just in WWE, it's also in AEW. Yeah. It's also in TNA. Yeah. It's also in MLW. The one in Canada as well that got started by Scott D'Amore. No, not GCW. But the point is that like these promotions are just getting bigger and bigger.
100%.
And it's not just in the stateside; it's over here as well.
Yeah, I think British wrestling's never been stronger.
Yeah, I mean, it took a dive obviously when WWE tried to coach some of like the NXT talent. Yeah. Obviously that's like came and gone. British wrestling is now starting to go on the rise again, and you start to see stars, local stars, and trying to take a bigger picture.
I'm going to try and do this without dropping a bottle here, because I'm carrying like all sorts of goodies. Like some of the talent and folk backstage have said, what a show, and it's only going to grow. I think that this is my second year working with wrestling in Newcastle, and it's just, I've mentioned loads of times that it's just on the up, and tonight was just a different level of decibel in terms of noise. Like every match popped, everyone had a favourite. And even though we couldn't get Shreddy fighting, hopefully he'll be fit and well for Summer Tyne Showdown 3, which I do believe tickets are available now, and I'll put a link in the description for future Michael. So I'm going to drive home and try not to drop this bottle. But what a show that was. Fantastic show. If you're looking for an indie wrestling fix, or just somewhere to take the kids, or as a wrestling fan yourself, and you feel like you're being priced out a little by WWE, go to, and you're based in Newcastle, come to Wrestling in Newcastle. Honestly, it is a great venue. It's next to a bar, so there's drink, even better, and you're just guaranteed good matches. And that's what we want as wrestling fans, to be entertained, right? Okay, so that is it, done. See you later.